what kind of strategies that Super Onitsuyoi have in store for us, being, a handful of players that are recognized in the Japanese community. It's certainly not going to be an easy feat either way.
Yep. And for the record, my cat is now on my lap. She just has decided not to meow anymore. But Trixie, this cat was born at about the same time that Splat 1 came out. So as far as I'm concerned, she's a Splatoon baby. And she's going to be joining us with this anniversary celebration of Splatoon 2 as we get into this top 4 match. Team Olive versus Super
Onitsuyoi is
Super
what I'm going
Onitsuyoi
with.
Super SOT. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Sure.
So we got
Seems legit.
Yes, but definitely a lot of fans of Team Olive right now. I mean, I want to see them. Go further. I want to get the West further on the map right now, and with the way that these guys have been playing, I mean, we were watching how good Dude is being as a support player. Brian and Erza getting those kills, and I mean, Sendou with that 10 umbrella, man, he's been playing so clean as well. This is definitely a team that's looking like the kind of team that can, take it all the way. So
yeah, indeed. One thing to note, we are starting on Kelp Dome Splat Zones. This is going to be a best of 5. Everything from here on out will be a best of 5.
Yes.
And so looking at this now, of course, that same composition we're used to seeing coming out of Olive, and now we've got Soda Slosher, Remix, K-Pro, and Junior coming out on the side of Onitsuyoi.
Yeah, the Soda Slosher is definitely an interesting pick for me. Burst Bomb Rush Bomb Rush in general tends to be a little bit difficult to get zone with on this map. Obviously other specials do a worse job, but I think Ink Storm is probably the best zone taking special for this map, just because of the way mid kind of is so huge and it stops a lot of specials from being able to push well. We'll see how it ends up working out, though. Olive, with the 10 umbrella, they have the bomb rush as well, and there's a Booyah bomb on both sides. So right now, Olive is being pushed back a little bit. Sendou actually gets taken out right now. Erza is going to fire up this Booyah bomb. Let's see if his team's able to push up with it, though. Brian gets pushed out at the same time, and that was a little bit mistimed in my opinion. A member goes down, then you start to put up a special while the enemy team just knows exactly where you are. A little bit of a bad look, and it looks like there is someone in the base of Olive gets taken out now, and Dude gets taken out by a Splat Bomb, so this is looking pretty rough right now for Team Olive. We'll see how they're able to kind of get back from this. They only have 17 seconds left. This is looking like it might be a Kelp Dome match.
Yeah, indeed. Sendou going to try to pop Hammer, try to get a couple of picks, but isn't quite going to be able to do so in time. That is going to get taken out at the end of that match. That is going to go ahead and be game. Super Onitsuyoi team going up to an early 1-0 after a 100-0 knockout. Just doing a good job overall of pushing up and not letting Olive ever have the ability to really come back in until the very end of that, where Sendou kind of was able to sneak around with that hammer, but shutting down to only one pick from Brian. No other picks coming out from Olive there.
Well, that's sort of I'm going to be honest, that's sort of a Kelp Dome thing. Of all the maps in Splat, 1 and 2, Kelp Dome zones is one of those maps where sometimes it just snowballs out of control and there's, very little wiggle room to stop that from happening. There was a little bit of a mistiming of specials. Erza kind of popped that Booyah bomb when his team was down to try to get back in the mid. Didn't work. Enemy team pushed up, and there we go. Breakfast is served, goose eggs and breadsticks. Yeah, well, we are moving on to our next mode, which will be Clam Blitz. Clam Blitz on Makemart. So this is a very unstable game mode, I'll say so myself. Just because it's so easy to actually get clams in the basket on this map. Both baskets are relatively close to mid compared to most Clam Blitz maps. And defending those baskets is generally pretty difficult. We're probably going to see a lot of splash damage. We're going to see a lot of aggressive weapons, like some flanking. And I remember in the early days of this meta, you just picked one, sometimes 2 vanilla rollers, and you just rode curling bombs around the side of the map and just kept throwing in power clams over and over again. It's very hard to stop. And, to this day, it's still very hard to stop pushes. So we'll see what's going on. So we have the 10 umbrella at the right. We do have a curling bomb on the side of Super Team. We'll call them Super Team. And we have the splash damage. We have the splash damage, not really on Olive's side, but a little bit. But we'll see how this ends up kicking off. So we have some picks back and forth. 3v2 situation, 3v1 situation for Super Team.
Early 3 down.
Yep.
Yeah. Olive going early 3 down there, and so this will allow Super Onitsuyoi team take control of this middle of the map. It looks like they're slowly starting to do so. They have those clams built up. They don't have a power clam quite yet, but Brian doing his best to try to shred that baller, not going to be able to, obviously, with that charger, but that does allow, like, that L3 pushing forward. Brian going to be taken out by that, will allow that football to come to the basket. It's another 3-down full wipe, actually, coming in to Olive, and so this is going to be a pretty grand opening push coming out from Onitsuyoi team.
Yeah, this is looking pretty scary. A push all the way to 50. I mean, this is kind of characteristic of this map, and although this push might be stopped, oh, never mind. I was going to say, even though this push might be stopped, the ability to just keep pushing afterwards is super high. You know, right now we have this Booyah Bomb going off. We have more clams going to the basket all the way down to 20. This is looking really scary for Olive. This might be enough to end it right now if he does get taken out, and he doesn't. Oh, man. This is looking rough. 2-0 already. Olive's going to have to reverse sweep against a team that's doing this to them. This is looking pretty rough, man. This is top 4 Japanese tournament level opponent that you're fighting right now. Team Olive, they've been doing great so far, really making us proud. But what are they going to be able to do to do something about this? I mean, they're struggling to get the kills right now, and that's bad.
Struggling to get the kills. I think early on in both of those games, they're going a 3-down full wipe situation, and that's just kind of allowing Super Onitsuyoi team to just completely control mid, control the map as a whole. And I think, you know, at that point, they're able to control however they want to. And if that means that, I want to say it's like conservative aggression.
Right.
Coming out from Super Onitsuyoi team, right? They're keeping that aggression up, but they also know that when they're about to get picked off, they're going to back away just for even for a split second to try to regain. You know, you saw at the very end to deliver the finishing blow. They kind of retreated for a quick second. Maybe one of them went down. They retreated for a quick second. They built up that Booyah Bomb. They built up a couple, maybe like a baller or something else, and then they were able to push right back in to deliver those last couple of claims together as a team. And I think it's sort of that quick thinking so far that's been netting them victories in this tournament so far. But
yeah, it's like they were combining that with the proper way to play the map, right? They're outplaying Olive, they're getting all the picks, and then they're playing the map properly on top of that. So like the strategy just works because you've already done the things required to just make it so that if you do what you're supposed to do, it's just going to work because you're getting all those picks. And just to be clear to chat, this is tower control they're going right now, so we're going to be going on the tower control anchovy for game 3. Olive, 1 game away from being knocked out of this tournament. They're going to need the reverse sweep. It's going to be a pretty tall order for them, but you know
pretty tall order given what we've seen so far. We'll see if they decide to mix anything up. Nope, Olive sticking with the same stuff we're used to seeing coming out from them, dude, on that NZEP. Opting for a little bit more range on this map. In Super Onitsuyoi team, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They'll be sticking with largely the same composition we've been seeing coming from them.
Yep, and both of these teams kind of going with their A game right now. See, Brian getting flanked already by the Soda Slosher. Members of Olive going down the middle of the map in this firefight. Sendou gets taken out as well. Brian's going to jump out. He's halfway to Ray, and right off the start, Super Team just completely showing dominance. Team Olive being outslayed. Brian, however, making the right play and keeping that Stingray alive. Just going to make sure that he doesn't himself get taken out right now. Missiles are going down. Brian is trying to get out of there. He does. Tower gets past the first checkpoint. Brian's still not at Stingray, and there's a member of the enemy team in the base, so Olive's going to be able to take that out. They're going to have to take out the Rentana, the slash right now, and now Brian's finally... No, Brian died there. I don't know actually how Brian died. I thought he jumped off the map. This is pretty bad for Olive right now. Specials are going down for the team on offense instead of the team on defense. This is bad. Dude's going to be able to sneak around and get this pick on tower. Another member of the Super Team shows up. He's going to get taken out as well. A third one takes out Dude. Gets revenge killed. Oh, finally some stability.
Delayed wipe.
Yeah.
Delayed wipe, and we're not going to be seeing 100-0 in this match. Finally, Olive starting to regain their ground. You know, I think one of the reasons why that push was so effective coming out from Super Team Onitsuyoi was they were able to, or pretty much Brian wasn't able to get in any good positioning. Of course, he had to keep that Ray at the ready in order to make sure that things didn't get really out of hand. Yeah. And so he was forced to keep jumping out and keep jumping back, and he was never able to get in a position where he could have been aggressive.
Right,
I don't quite know how he died.
Yeah, like you saw him jump out, right? He did the safe thing. and then his teammates protected him. And then for some reason, I just look at the screen, and he said, "Oh, my cat wants to get down." Okay, cool, thank you. Maybe she was bad luck. Maybe I will start winning now. She's not, she's not a European cat. All right, but let's see what's going on right now. So we have dude in the middle of the map just trying to paint. He gets into a fight with a 10 attack. He's going to get taken out right now. 4v2 situation for a super team, but they're not really in any kind of position to push. Some of them are kind of respawning. They're all starting to get... Oh, never mind. They're in Olive's base. I stand corrected. And now people are going to get on tower. But the Slosher's forced to jump out. The missiles really aren't going to do that much. Can Olive get the direct? Oh, no, unfortunately it doesn't, and that Booyah Bomb was going to make sure that it was a revenge kill. Anyway, really good teamwork from Super Team is right now they're going to take out Dude. They're going to take out Brian. I don't know where Erza is. Full wipe. Another huge push. One more checkpoint to clear. That is an easy checkpoint to push from. That's usually the point of no return for this map. Let's see how it ends up working out. Rentana right now in Olive's base once more. He's been doing this all game long. This pressure is absolutely relentless. He gets another pick.
Absolutely relentless. Gets a pick on Erza. Brian going down as well. Not going to have that Stingray at the ready. Dude, or Sendou, the only one alive. Booyah Bomb coming into tower. That K-shot, or Erza being the only one alive for Olive, that is going to be the game. Super Onitsuyoi team taking out Olive in decisive 3-0 fashion in that one.
Yeah, that was... Wow. Yeah, man, I mean, we've been like really excited about how Olive got this far, and they definitely put up a better fight this time. Man, Brian with the uncharacteristic only one kill, that was just brutal. And we saw Rentana just absolutely not letting off of the gas pedal that entire game. I think every single time I had a chance to think, where's the Slosher? Oh, he's in Olive's base. You know, and it was just that seemed unstoppable to me, man. Like I don't really know what else to say. Team Olive, they put on a great show. We got to get a little bit of footage of them also doing well in the end of that last match. But woo, what a brutal 3-0 that's going to put a stop to their game. So they're going to tie for third unless there's a bronze match, which we don't believe there is. So that all said and done, you just saw them finally get to the opponent that they couldn't best. But you know, top 4 in a Japanese major. Huge accomplishment by them. Yeah, that is...
Definitely.